Hello boys and girls. So yesterday you did your final lesson for the 3 billy goats gruff, and the rest of the week we're going to be doing some SPAG activities. And SPAG stands for spelling, punctuation and grammar. So we're going to be doing activities this week all to do with those different things. It's still a little bit of writing, but we're finished with the 3 billy goats gruff. So today we're going to be using suffixes. Ed, er and est. So I'm going to explain to you what they are and give you some examples. So a suffix is a group of letters that can be added on to the end of a root word to slightly change its meaning. So the example here is walk. Walk is the root word and ed is the suffix. It's the suffix that goes on to the end. So the suffix changes the word from walk to walked. So the suffix ed is added on to the end of a verb, which we know is a doing thing. So walk, sing, bang, a doing word. The suffix ed is added to the end of a verb to show that something has already happened. So for example, I could say, today I bang my head. Yesterday, I banged my head. This picture of a boy kicking is today I kick. Yesterday, I kicked. So it's something that has already happened. Here are some words, and I'm going to put the suffix ed onto the end of them to show you how the meaning changes slightly. So, lick turns into licked. Listen turns to listened. Watch turns into watched. Bang turns into banged. Play turns into played. And sprint, which means to run really fast, sprint turns into sprinted. So that's the suffix ed. The next suffix we're going to look at is er. Er is a suffix that we add to the end of an adjective, and we know an adjective is a describing word, and it compares two things. So for example, the word small, if we put the suffix er onto the end of it, we could say the girl was smaller than the boy. Another adjective to describe these children, the boy is taller than the girl. And these words, I'm going to make them a little bit different by adding the suffix onto the end. Hard becomes harder. Quiet becomes quieter. Bright becomes brighter. Dark becomes darker. High becomes higher. And deep, underneath my video, deep becomes deeper. The final suffix we're looking at today is est. It can also be added to the end of adjectives to compare 3 or more things. So, for example, the root word cold, we can add est onto the end to make the word coldest. Now, if I were to be describing the days of the week, we know there are 7. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We know there are 7 days, so 7 is more than 3. So, for example, the sentence could be, Thursday was the coldest day of the week. Another example might be comparing more than 3 things. For example, in my family, there are 6 of us, well, 7, including my dog. I could say, my dad is the tallest in our family. Here are some words that I'm going to add ist to the end of them and change their meaning slightly. So hard will become hardest. Quiet becomes quietest. Bright becomes brightest. Dark becomes darkest. High becomes highest. And deep becomes deepest. So your your work for today, your challenge for today, is to be able to use a suffix. So this table that I have written here, I have put the 3 suffixes that we have looked at. ed, er and est. And underneath these suffixes, I have put some words. I would like you to put these suffixes onto the end of each of these words and then write a sentence with them. So I've done the first one for you. If you have a look here, I've written the word bang, and I've put it underneath the suffix ed. So I would like you to put ed onto the end of bang. So I'll write that for you now. Let me show you. Bang. Bang. The word bang, I'm going to put ed onto the end, and the word becomes banged. I then would like you to put it in a sentence. The sentence I have written is, I banged my head yesterday. So I would like you guys to do the same for the word play. Hard and bright, you're going to add the suffix onto the end. And then high and deep, you're going to add the suffix ist onto the end. Once you have made those words full with the suffix, I want you to write them in a sentence. That's your task for today. Good luck.